So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
I'm sorry, but I simply cannot stay quiet any longer. Women, you have got to stop dating ugly men. You've got to stop. You are setting feminism back years. I am so sick of walking down the street and seeing the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life with just some guy with a solid 4. Like, I understand that you value charity work, but sis, go to a soup kitchen. Enough is enough.
Bitch, you guessed it.
There's a lot of butthurt men in my comments right now trying to humble me, but I'm literally a Leo. I cannot be humbled. On my worst day, I am still significantly more attractive than you. Like, sir, look at the material. And I have a hot girlfriend. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is my problem. And this is the main thing that I state so many times. I don't know what's up with the other community out here and why is it that y'all are so fixated on who straight people are dating and why it is that you want to decide to put up a grading scale. Never in my straight life have I ever decided that I wanted to start grading all of the gay men and women directly out here and start telling those in those communities that, hey, you need to stop dating ugly people because you are setting the LGBT back several hundred. That doesn't make any sense. Why am I going to be so fixated and worried about something that I'm not a part of, nor am I doing? You literally said yourself, you are a lesbian. You date women. You seek out women. So why is it that you decided to fixate and to focus in on men and wanting to talk about men being 4s and men being ugly and all this other type of stuff, and magically women are setting feminism back because of such and such? Are you trying to say that all the feminists out there are lesbians? Are you trying to say that's the type of game that there is? Are you trying to recruit more women? Because I'm not sure if you actually realize it, but men aren't graded on their physical appearance. That's not what men's worth actually is in, right? Nor do men actually invest in that. Men invest in time. Men invest in building up their bodies, building up their pockets, their bank accounts, right? Building up wealth, right? The ones who focus in on beauty are women. Women are born with value, which is their beauty. Men have to build it. There is a clear-cut difference. Like I said before, this is why, certain people can't have certain conversations, because they're not going to understand the logistics of how it is that the world actually works, right? One is meant to be beautiful, the other one is meant to work hard. Now, if you have a guy out here that is born looking like he came from Mount Olympus, then it is what it is. But for ordinary, average, everyday guys that are around this planet, that's not the case. We build our worth. We invest into ourselves in order to build ourselves, right? So if we know that we're not going to be deemed quote unquote attractive to a lot of women, we got to have skills, right? You got to be able to do some masonry, right? You got to be able to build a house, right? You got to have a nice education, right? You got to have a nice amount of wealth. You got to have something there of value, right? That would draw a woman towards you, right? Because if you don't have any of that, then it's pretty much good luck. But as she wanted to state, the ugly guys out there, right? Somebody else can tell her, because she obviously feels that she is like the top of the top, and she's one of these ones that want to go off of signs and all this other type of like stuff. Like I said before, you got some people out there that are really that arrogant that they feel that they are the best of the best. Nah, son. Everybody has a down day. And the way I look at it is this: she's a woman, so her winter is coming, and that is going to be a long, harsh, and cold winter. But, like I said, enjoy life, while you're young. It's all right.
Another one.
I want to come on here and sincerely apologize for how much I've been harming and oppressing ugly men with my recent jokes telling women not to date them. As a queer woman of color, I need to recognize my privilege over this severely marginalized group and that I am in a unique position to oppress these guys. Ugly men deserve rights too. And in this time of so much political and social turmoil, it is unfair of me to mock the no bitches community. While I may have tons of bitches, I understand that many people are not so lucky and that I have immense privilege. My words can cause serious institutional harm to the no bitches community, and I need to remember that. I am so sorry for the harm I caused and will strive to educate myself further on how I can better support this marginalized community in their time of need. I stand with you, not in solidarity, but in support.
This is how I know one of your parents white, because you are just ultra corny. That was just the corniest thing ever in life. I get it. You're worried about men, right? Because the more men that are, in a sense, coming forth onto this earth, right, that then means that that's more competition for you, even though realistically there are more women on this planet than there are men. So it's a little bit confusing. You see men as competition and you're worried about them, and yet you want to joke and try to call them ugly. But, like I said before, people want to stand on their soapbox. People want to, believe what they want to believe about themselves. It is what it is. It's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. At the end of the day, this is all I'm saying. Men, at the end of the day, when they create their value, when they establish their goal, when they know who they are, no matter how old they get, they'll still be able to pull women. You're not going to be able to say that for a woman in her 70s, 80s, sitting up there pulling young guys. Like I said, you got Ron Isley still out here pulling women, and the dude is married. Let that sink in. Ron Isley is that. I mean, that's an elder right there. It's an elder right there, and that brother is still pulling women that are young. Like I said, you're not going to see a field of women out here in their 70s and 80s pulling young dudes that's like 25, 30. Nah, son, that's not how that works. That's not how it works. But like I said before, people will learn on their own time. And the main thing that you can't outrun, because she want to make it seem like she's the biggest and she's the baddest out here, nobody can humble her out here. Like I said, you're not going to outrun time. Time is going to sit up there and humble you. Like I said, every rose has a season, and you, my dear, will have yours.